Hey everybody, welcome back to my anime react channel, Giz Anime. Today we're going to be reacting to My Hero Academia Season 5, Episode 5. Last episode we pretty much just had Team A versus Team B. The wild card being Shinzo. Shinzo's abilities were kind of expanded upon with this device that he has, which lets him mimic the voice of other people to kind of just throw them off. So that was used against Team B in the final battle because their opponent thought Shinzo was using his voice to mimic somebody else's when in fact he wasn't, and it kind of worked against him because he thought, incorrectly by overanalyzing his abilities. So now it'll be another fight with two different teams, but this time Team B will have Shinzo on their side. So we have to see how our guys overcome his abilities and adapt to them. With that being said though, let's get on to this episode and I'll see you all there. Alright everybody, here we go. I gotta say, Tsuyu is really strong to be able to throw that dude into this guy and knock him out. Whereas that big beam landing into him didn't do anything. Like, that's crazy. This guy's an idiot. So basically, they've got a long ways to go. Including Kaminari, who seems to be in love with himself right now. But using your ability while you're in your ability, thus incapacitating yourself at the same time, really isn't that useful either. He literally just shocked the crap out of himself to shock them. I think. Is that how it works? Does he shock himself? I don't recall.
The fact is that I don't remember.
Ah. This guy's really mad they lost. I know he's working with both teams, but does working with them first kind of make him want to help them more? Like, does it make him conflicted at all? Yo, Bakugo's only plan is just to beat things up. Humans are inferior beings whose parts cannot be replaced. Y'all see what that robot just said? That's crazy. They have all their individual powers, but it's a little weird how they all have to rely on machines to help improve and enhance their abilities. Like, what happens when they don't have these devices? Like, if they get broken or whatnot, like Shinzo's mask or Bakugo's gauntlets, like, is he just helpless from then? I thought this guy was about to use some kind of ultimate move or something. What in the world is this one over here in the corner with no head. Literally like a flat screen type thing. Yo, I don't want that quirk if I lived in this world. Obviously, Team 2 is going to lose. Well, Team A is going to lose. Yo, this guy's a little energetic, isn't he? Might he be in love with her? Or just infatuated with her ability? They wouldn't make it that easy. Can he literally live in shadows? Is he going to go inside of him? That's not him. Somehow he's able to control his quirk. Oh, this guy. Just goes in the shadow.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
I mean, this should have been obvious just by the way he looks. Well, it sounds impressive. Let's see how impressive it really is. Okay, we're going back to see where he was training. How he came up with this move in the first place. This guy's out of breath trying to chase after Hawk. %20 serious. He's trying to push him. Everybody learns in a different way, and he knows the best way to teach him. Is he trying to show him that he can fly?
I believe I can fly.
Because he's a bird, you would think he could fly. Coming from a guy who doesn't want to be number one, who doesn't want the limelight at all, who has this really relaxed, like, slow-paced style about him where he's really strong, he just doesn't really care to work if he doesn't have to. Is he after Tokoyami, or is he going to go after another target now? Right. Okay, this girl's a bit overdramatic herself. This whole class. That's a little weird. That's not how I would have imagined how that would have gone at all. I thought he would have grown shadow wings or something to that effect. How fast is he though with these? Ah, gonna block his path. So he hits a wall somewhere, yeah. There's no shadow for him to jump into. What's Mushroom Girl's ability? Okay. Alright guys, so a brief recap of the episode. Team A against Team B. We had Tokoyami develop or reveal a new ability he's had, which to me is a little lackluster to say the least. He uses the shadow to fly instead of having the shadow create wings for him to fly. I figured that he'd be able to manipulate the shadow more and it just not retain its like own individual personality or essence, but be able to become like he could wrap it around like body parts to become like an armor of sorts, or maybe over his head to become a helmet. You know, if he goes underwater. But it's still the shadow. It's just carrying him now like an airplane basically, and he's just a passenger. So I don't know how much control he has over it is my biggest gripe, I think, because this thing is its own entity still. So will it know to go left when he wants to go left, or it doesn't seem really like the best way to go about this, the best flight type ability, I guess. I don't know. To say the least, I'm a little disappointed in the episodes altogether. My reactions have been cut down a lot because nothing really happens. There's nothing to talk about. It's just them fighting another fight against another class again. We've done this several times already. You think we could have moved past this by now? It's a little redundant at this point in time. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Let me know what y'all thought of the episode, and I'll see y'all next time.